Manchester United had a tough tie yesterday against Fulham. You see, in that particular game, a lot of things happened, and then I would like my Manchester United fanatic to give us some insights about that particular game. So I have my friend here. Your name?
My name is Ishmael.
Okay. What can you tell us about that particular game?
Oh, that particular game, I still see there's a certain loopholes in the midfield, and I think that's the main reason. And one, two, we had a problem with our goalkeeping, so that's how I see the team as at now. And the manager has to do something with it, and even go in for a different central midfielder to come and help the team.
Okay, but I also learned that you're having a goalkeeper coming in. Is he coming to take in the place of the first goalkeeper, or is just a backup for the team?
With Onana and Ati Baede, the two of them are really good, but we need a goalkeeper who help our defense because we need a commanding goalkeeper. These are not going to help us.
Or saying that yeah, your goalkeepers are very good. The set pieces or the corner kicks being flown in by the opponents are giving a headache for the goalkeeper, your first goalkeeper, apart from Onana. So how can you say that they are very good? Because in the EPL, I think set pieces is their thing.
Yeah, you can see during our set pieces, our goalkeeper used to fall down, and I don't know if he doesn't gym or he doesn't have that strength. So it will take time for, him to get to like adapt to the system of Premier League because the physicality is there. But he has to gym. He has to gym. I think by the has to gym.
Sure.
And even with Onana, they have to gym.
Aye. A lot of things going on in your team. You talked about your number six central midfield. How soon or how sooner is it that you are going to get to number six for your team?
I always tell you, I'm praying the Ineos will get us Carlos Baleba because Carlos Baleba is the right profile. You can see that even Marco Silvas informed the press about this that he plays two people on Casemiro, and Casemiro is not good at on the ball unless maybe recoveries. So when Casemiro receive the ball. He's not a ball carrier, so he cannot take on two or three players. That's our main problem. So when we get Carlos Baleba has that quality. To take us to bring the ball to the next final third. That's a profile we are lacking right now.
I know you say you are lacking that type of profile, but don't you think since you don't have that particular player, you will take your strategy or your style in a certain way to suit Casemiro or to give your team good going up front?
I see I see Manchester United not pressing too much high just because of Casemiro. Because when we press high and maybe the ball, they balloon the ball to the area of Casemiro. How when Casemiro receive the ball, he's going to give it back to the defenders or maybe give it to Bruno. Maybe Bruno will not be in a good shape to receive the ball because Casemiro is not good on the ball. He will release it back to the defenders or give it to Bruno, which is going to cause it a lot of mess. So I think that's the reason why we are not pressing too high, but we will stay in the low block, defend as much as possible to, get to recover through the strength of Casemiro. So I see Ruben structuring his team with what he have, and I think when we get a central midfielder who has that energetic or who is very athleticism in the midfield, we will press high and try to attack much better.
But what happened in the Arsenal match? Because I thought that your defenders or your central defender was the one rather pushing out front to fill that void in the six, making Casemiro move a bit forward to make a triangle in the midfield. Or was it that Arsenal couldn't take their chances with your formation?
Okay, you can see how the three-back system is. Now, delete has to, get inside for the two center backs to open. So, in this case, when delete gets inside, now it becomes delete and Casemiro. So, in the Arsenal game, if you can see, Arsenal was, defending 4-2-2. So, if 4-2-2, then our laterals will be free. And when our laterals become free, then Gabriel Martinelli has to cover that position. And there will be a loophole. So anytime Casemiro receive the ball easily and give it out. But in this case, in the Fulham game, they defended 4-3-3. So Casemiro is being packed there. When he received the ball, he has to release it early.
Okay,
But in the Arsenal game, when he received the ball, he can wait for a certain time before he dictates the game.
okay. But since you're not getting any 6 soon, and Fulham have gotten a good tactics to combat what you are bringing in, what's the way forward for Manchester United? Because I think the other teams playing at home would like to keep most of the ball to make the Manchester United strategy unfruitful.
The only way United can survive in this is maybe the manager will change his formation. And we all know Ruben has informed us he's not going to change his idea or his formation. So I think the Ineos has to fight and bring in a number 6, which will help the team. That's the only way.
Hope you have seen what the Manchester fan is saying. You have a lot to do, and then Ruben Amorim has to do a lot because it's in what waters. He can't just stand there and then the fans are agitating. Even others are even saying, "Oh, Ruben Amorim out." No, I know it's the first 2 games, but yet it's like Manchester in every season starts in a slow pace.
And